Today, we are going to unbox Le Chic Beauty Box. I don't know, because this is a bi-monthly box, so I don't know if this is April, May. I could never really keep up, but I am curious to see what it is that I'm receiving in this variation. They sent it to me in PR so that I can unbox, reveal, and review for you guys. So I don't necessarily get to make any choice selections. If you subscribe, you do get to make choice selections, which is absolutely awesome. Price points for this box is all going to be in the description box. Again, it is bi-monthly. We'll find out what months this is for when I open it. We're gonna have a real talk in a second, but we first have to say hello and thank you to our channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you need to do is hit that join button below and you're good to go. Now moving on to our community spotlight. YouTube has highlighted these people as the top 5 commenters, meaning they've commented the most recently. I really appreciate that they're allowing me to see who's commenting the most so that I can highlight you guys here on screen along with me. You know what I'm gonna say? Make sure you keep it going. Because remember, we are a community and communities communicate. So I'm giving you my feedback, my first impressions, my thoughts, giving you some tips and tricks. I want to have a conversation with you, of course, so make sure you leave comments below. Interact with today's video. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Comment as we go along. And mija, if you're new here, my name is Yari. I am a makeup artist. I've been posting on YouTube for over 8 years. And in this channel, we do all things beauty. We're talking makeup tutorials, tips and tricks from a makeup artist. I do product reviews and all that good stuff. So if that's your vibe, I really hope you enjoy the atmosphere, the personality, and consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, I post a lot, so you might want to check out some of my other videos. Okay, friends, so I'm gonna get to the nitty-gritty. I don't know what is happening just as a whole. They did send me this box. I sent them an email or like a DM just trying to figure out what in the world is going to be happening. It is no secret that tariffs are going to be taking over the world in a sense. And so they're based in Canada. They send this to me. So I don't know if they're going to be sending it anyway, if I'm going to be responsible for a tariff and all of that. I do want to hear you guys' thoughts on the tariffs though. So companies that may start tariffing are going to be like Helara, Cupshe, and these are brands that I've like worked with in the past. So like Helara, Cupshe, Temu, I know, maybe even Chic. So again, we're not a political channel, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Like, would you rather skip on international product if it means that you'd have to pay to receive your package, like a tariff? I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. Because I'm at a place, listen, I'm stressing. I'm not stressing over this. I'm just stressing over so many changes that are happening and I'm not good with change. And so I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. I don't like this whole tariff thing, but I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm also going to ask you, I am genuinely asking you to please go and follow my vlog channel. I'm having a little bit, and this is where my stress is stemming from. I am encountering issues with my Gmail connected to this account. It's a whole thing. I'm trying to narrow down what it is. I've been dealing with this issue for months. And so like I have this thing in the pit of my stomach. And I'm like, man, I've been doing this for 8 years. I need a backup account. The only other account that I have that's like a YouTube is going to be the vlog channel. So if anything were to ever happen here, that's where I'm going to. Please go follow. You don't have to watch the vlog if you don't want. I think you'd really enjoy them. But it's more of a, if you enjoy the content, you enjoy the personality, we're going to keep it going somewhere else in the event that something happens here. So I'm putting that out there. You guys, I have this like, I'm stressed over this account at this point. So if you can please, I'm going to link it below. I'm also going to pin a comment with the link to the vlog channel. If you can go and just follow that vlog channel, I'll be reminding you guys throughout the week just so that we can kind of, you know, feel weird. But like, I feel weird asking you guys to go follow the vlog channel. But at the same time, I need a backup channel just in case. You hear what I'm saying? So I just really need you guys to go follow that vlog channel as a just in case, okay? And if you do, please, thank you. I love you so much. All right, so we're going to unbox. I'm so I'm like freaking out here. Okay, so we're gonna open the Chic Beauty. Okay, so this is the March, April books. You're gonna get 5 full-size items. Very, very extremely rarely do they feature skincare. Item number 1 is going to be by the brand Almay. This is different for me, so it's in dark brown. It says brow styler, really real brows. I am totally feeling like I need you guys right now because I am feeling this anxiety. I'm just so stressed out right now. And makeup makes me happy. You guys, I know you can relate. Makeup is my escape. Okay, so this here is, it's funny because this one is Almay and here I don't have this on there, so I'll find the price point for you if I can and I'll add it on screen. But this is supposed to shape and groom le brow. She is going to look like so. Let's see. A dark brown I think would make sense because it shouldn't be as harsh. Right now I do have a brow powder on the brow. So we will be trying this. I love that the applicator is so skinny and tiny, which is perfection because hello, my brows, I have to fake the thickness of them. Almay is one of those brands that I don't necessarily like run to. Like I'm just like, oh, it's there. But I'm always open to trying. This is not going to be a regular like pomade or like brow something. This is definitely something that you can use to kind of pre-fill the brow if you wanted. Oh, it feels waxy. This would be great too for like if the shade is spot on, we have to do the try on. For like no makeup days. Okay, I'm not even mad at this. I like so far just first impressions. But I do have product on the brow. So it's going to be one of those things like let's try it without any product and we'll go from there. You guys, I ended up getting this over here. It's a NYX Born to Glow. Good because I don't have highlighter on this skin. Isn't it weird? Like when you're going through anxiety, you get that feeling like in the pit of my stomach or your stomach. But you know what I mean? Like, it just sucks. It doesn't feel good. Like, I literally feel like I want to gag, but nothing. Like, for no reason. Like, I'm getting sick to my stomach, but I'm not. It's just, I'm a ball of nerves right now. And it all stems with not my filming, but, like, this whole issue. I've been dealing with it for, like, months at this point. All right, so here is a NYX Cosmetics Born to Glow Highlighter Duo. This goes for $12 hairs. You have the like peekaboo window. I like that you get 2 shades, so you can choose if you want to go like slightly on the kind of warmer or the pale. I don't know which one I want to do, but we're gonna do one of them. I kind of want to do this one, but she looks chunky, so I'm a little concerned. So I wouldn't use like a really calm, like a packed brush. I would go with like a fan brush just to kind of go lightweight. All right, I am going to swatch these, but the one that looks like has shimmers definitely has glitter in it. Like they're chunky, you see? Yeah, that's more of a topper versus a highlight. But it's not a deal breaker because I could, see how chunky the glitters are? They're like chunky. You can see individual glitters in there, but that would be beautiful on the eye. And this one works as a highlight. So let me clean out my brush and make sure I don't have any like glitters in there, and then we'll go into this one. We're still gonna do a try on of the product. This is just like first impressions. All right, yeah, this one here, it is a much more finely milled something. NYX got some really good stuff. Okay, so this is, I just hit my elbow. This is really pretty. Yeah, I would skip on the other one. For the cheeks, it is glitter ball, like a glitter ball, unless you like that. The problem with glitters, I'm like, I don't mind glitters on the cheeks, but the problem with the glitters is they don't stay put. They will eventually move around, and I don't like it. Okay, so that is item number 2. So right now we have 2 more affordable products, drugstore-ish. I ended up getting these Huda Beauty, which they have like a series of shades. This is in Game Night. This baby goes for $27 hairs. I had, I think, almost 8 different shades of this, and eventually I chucked it because I was like, like, you know, I've had them for so long. So here is, this is like the first packaging I recall getting that had like a magnet, and I was like, innovative, love, 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 so cool. Here is date night. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove what I have on my lips, and we are going to apply date night because I want you guys to get a visual. Did I just add those glitters onto my lips? I sure did. I'm going to quickly line my lips with Sandstorm by NYX. All right, so I've mentioned color theory a few times recently. The way this is going to work is, however this looks on me, if we're similar complexion, it's going to look like on you. If you are lighter, like fair or ivory, this is going to look like a really brown, deep brown, vampy shade for you. And if you are deeper than I am, it'll look lighter. So let's do, I don't remember them being this soft. Wow. Maybe I was being too aggressive. That was really soft. I like this formula because it is extremely long wear. Did they reformulate? This feels so much softer. And no, this has not been sitting outside. It's been here in the studio. This feels so much softer than what I remember. Let me perfect the lip because this is looking kind of weird. Mainly because it is a lot softer than I remember it being. I'm just going to kind of sharpen those edges. That formula feels very different. Power Bullet. It's a matte. Like, I remember once it went on, it felt so, it was dry. Not drying feeling, but it was dry. Like this here has hydration. The original formula didn't feel like that. You would just glide it on and it felt like completely dry, powder dry. And it was so long wear. I don't know if this is going to be long wear. We are going to leave it on. I think it works. I am going to clean out the edges of my lips. But this absolutely feels way different than what I'm used to or what I remember. All right, I used a little bit of foundation to sharpen those edges and the lip. The color is very, very pretty. She still hasn't fully dried down. I remember getting one and being so obsessed with how it just glided on, full opacity, the most perfect cool toned nudes. And then at that, it was like so long wear. I felt confident that it wouldn't move around because it was like, even though my lips looked beautiful, not dry, it felt like I had nothing on in a sense. Almost those cloud-like, oh, you have nothing on. And this here, I'm going to give it a minute. I did say that they don't typically, so it's very rare for them to include skincare. I ended up getting this. Now, I remember one time, a very, very, very long time ago, I got a skincare mask, and when I opened it, it had mold in it. I'm not going to open it now because I feel like I might want to use this later. I love me some ginger. Love me some ginger, so I'm all about this. But this is not even, what is it? Sweet Chef. All right, so I'm going to assume it's fairly similar. This here alone goes for $10. It's by Sweet Chef. The one on the card says Beet and Retinol Fresh Pressed Sheet Mask, whereas this one clearly is not beet. It's ginger. Either way, this baby's gonna go for $10. Do I think this should have been in the box? Not for $10. You told me $3. Okay, but $10. I don't think so. I could be wrong though, so let me know in the comments what you're thinking with regards to this. Like, everything else so far is fine. This is going to be a no. And let me tell you, okay, before anyone comes in, oh, you got it for free. I did, but like, I've always been honest. Very rarely would I say, ooh, Chic disappointed. Usually it's a hit it out of the park situation. I've always kind of like said, wow, like right after Ipsy, Chic. So I'm not bashing Chic. I just don't think this should have been in the box. However, I'm going to say this to kind of add to the situation. If they sent this, something like this to influencers and y'all got like, I don't know, a mascara, a blush, highlighters in the box, another lip product, a liner, then bet this is wonderful. I'd rather me get something like this. I'll get one use out of it and be okay, so that you guys can get like an actual full-size makeup product. And I know that they include 5 items, so maybe they're like, let's give the customers their choices, and influencers will just get like a little skincare mask so that they will meet the 5 product number for the box. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know if it's making sense. If that's the case, I'll take it. I'll take it and I won't even complain. But if everyone's getting this or getting something like this, I would say no. I saved second to best. No, the first best. The Huda Beauty was like second to best. I saved this for last. And girl, this is why Chic is where it is. And again, I've always kind of hyped them up because girl, come on. It is a smaller beauty subscription, but they're doing their thing. They had 2 different shades that you can choose from. One, I don't remember the name of it, but it was like more like in the berry tone. So you had like reds and pinks and stuff. Very, very pretty. This one is the Orgasm Rising. Que nombre. Orgasm Rising. This one goes for $49 doll hairs. You get a mirror. This is the one that I wanted because this is like everyday wearable for me with the shades. You have mattes. And I can just do what I did. Like, this is literally what I did today. I went in to a bronzer. Bronzy shade. This would be like a nice bronzy shade for me. But I could like mix and match. And a fluffy brush. And I went along the crease. And I moved on with my life. I didn't even go in the pan more than once. That is what I did on the eyeball. This palette is very, very pretty. And the fact that you can get it in a Chic Beauty. Hello. So you've got some shimmers. You've got a darker shade. Which has gold flecks of glitter in it. Really, really pretty. And then you've got mattes. So you have metallics, you have frosts, and you have mattes. Very, very nice. We are going to play around with her and kind of like create a look. Let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see like a dark toned something with this one and see what we can create? Do you want me to use berry or you want me to keep it frosty and bright? I'm very curious as to what you guys actually want to see. Update on the lip. It has not dried down. So I don't know if they reformulated or what. Because it definitely feels... I like this shade though. The variation is actually really nice. So you got 2 fancy, high-end, expensive items. And then you got 2 drugstore. So it's a nice variation. A lot of people are gravitating more towards drugstore items versus like the more expensive. So I totally get it. And I think this was smart of them to do. Giving you like options. Like I would have never been like, oh, let me go check out an Almay brow product. But now I have it. And if I'm obsessed with it, then this will go everywhere with me when I travel. Because look, my brows actually stayed, which is bonkers. This here is the only thing, I'm not even going to repeat it, but it's the only thing that I had that feedback. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I know a ton of you guys are subbed to the Ice Cream Beauty Box and have made your selections. Let me know what you selected for your box and let me know whether or not you went with the Orgasm Color Story or did you go with the other one? And no worries, when I get an update from Ice Cream Beauty, I'll make sure I'll go onto the community and leave you guys a post letting you know what's actually happening because I have no idea. Like, our beauty box is still going to ship to the US, you know, like they're in Canada, so I don't even know what's really happening. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. If you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to go follow my vlog channel. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.